Canelo's punches seem more powerful, Roy.
The glamour fighter with crossover appeal and the biggest boxing star in the world.
Fight fans, welcome back.
Is Caleb Plant who you want next?
That's the plan. That's the plan to go for the belt.
Canelo Alvarez was talking about unifying. He has to go through you to do that.
As I said before, I feel like I'm the best super middleweight in the world. You line him up, I'll knock him down.
I'm coming, my friend.
Judgment Day has arrived. As the final two fighters square off for super middleweight supremacy.
I'm back.
Now that negotiation issues have been satisfactorily resolved, this pair of prodigious prize fighters will collide on November 6th in Las Vegas. A modern-day Latino legend, currently recognized as one of the top pound-for-pound stars in the boxing world, aiming to further cement his place in the history books with another outstanding achievement.
I was born ready.
Against a tantalizing Tennessee talent, intent on ripping up the form guide and etching his own name into boxing lore.
Most people, I guess they get in this position, they feel like they're the hunted. I'm still hunting.
Caleb Plant letting the hands go.
I'm just getting started.
Here we take a closer look at Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Tremendous uppercut for Alvarez.
Versus Caleb Plant.
Oh! Body shot!
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation. Already riding high as a multi-division world champion and acclaimed pay-per-view attraction, Canelo sits on the precipice of enhancing his legacy even further.
We've had faces of boxing. Muhammad Ali.
I'm so bad I make medicine sick.
Mike Tyson.
Actually, he was crying in there.
Who's the new face of boxing?
The one who's had the impact is Canelo.
Yeah. Canelo's the new face of boxing, and they kind of trying to phase you out. Like,
no, it's true. It's true.
Victory over the last remaining roadblock in the super middleweight division will see him claim undisputed status, become a solid candidate for Fighter of the Year, and sit proudly alongside the Mexican greats of old.
That's it. Over. A TKO win for Salvador Sanchez.
Not just waiting in. Gets to the body. Wobbles nails with a left hook upstairs. Tries to roar back to nail Pacquiao with the right hand.
Oh! He's not getting up, Jim. He's not getting up, Jim. He's not getting up.
Somebody's guilty, and it sure ain't me.
After learning the harsh lessons from his sole defeat at the hands of Floyd Mayweather,
44-0. The super quickness of Floyd Mayweather produces a knockdown to begin the 7th round.
Saturday, 45-0.
I think he wants to show the young man, listen, this is the big time now.
Desperate. Nice right hand body. Mayweather off the jab.
You've never been here, let me welcome you.
And now Mayweather beginning to tee off on Alvarez. Alvarez standing flat-foot on the ropes.
Alvarez is a very good boxer, but he's fighting the best boxer of his generation.
Mayweather!
And Canelo is a champion, and a true champion like Canelo, he can take a loss and bounce back.
establishing his pedigree across weight classes.
Canelo with that good left hook.
Oh, he got hurt bad again with it. The big shot, no one.
Right hand, down goes quickly.
Here you see Canelo land a beautiful left hook, and it looked like a comeback.
A big shot landed by the Mexican fighter.
Mexican culture, Doug. It's you se te sube. You think you're too good.
Yes.
Canelo Alvarez. Well, he is really good. Yeah.
There is a plan in place for your next opponent. Who is it?
Oloki, you are next, my friend.
We're in charge. We've been winning. It's close to show. Hard uppercut.
Down, missing a shot, and then just...
By majority decision, and new WBC WBO.
Eastside, Westside, New York to LA. Get that money, ain't no time for play. Promise you won't feel no type of way. Hottest chick around, what can I say? I ain't never been the one to play games with.
Canelo's title run at 168 initially began in 2018 by defeating WBA champion Rocky Fielding.
To go over to Germany to win a world title, everyone ripped me off, no one gave me a chance.
Yeah, y'all running stale, but I ain't even started yet.
I went there believing I could do it. I got the win.
He looks to be on this like a sped force. Down goes Zoiga. Rocky Fielding has done it.
I don't know what you've been told. See my future glitters go. Let's see how this unfold. Yeah, I think I'm on a roll. Eastside, Westside, New York to LA.
He later claimed the WBC crown at the expense of unbeaten WBSS winner Liverpool's Callum Smith.
He's got freakish power. Look at the size of him. This is a young, strong super middleweight who's getting better and better.
Hey, who's next?
I just said that's 3 now.
Hey, who's next?
I just said that's 3 now.
You know, he's put it out there. He's going to knock me out. So I'd like to see it. It's got to be done now. If he said it for the Mexican people.
In his most recent outing, another undefeated UK fighter.
Murray on the deck, and he takes another one of those right hooks around the back of the guard.
Saunders, Lemieux missed with the left hand, and Saunders peeked up into the rafters with... Who's he punching at? Somebody over there? I don't see nobody.
What this out? You've not seen nobody with this out. You've not seen
WBO ruler Billy Joe Saunders felt the wrath in 8 rounds as Canelo delivered an uppercut that shattered his orbital bone.
866 Canelo. He's only 2 rounds old. Saunders took an awkward step back, and now he's holding on. Canelo acting like he's already knocked him out. And it is over. They have stopped the fight.
Despite starting his career at the age of 15 as an unpolished super lightweight, Canelo's power has hardly diminished while climbing the weights. Instead, his knockouts of bigger men have been as devastating as ever.
Here it is. Holov's hurt. Holov's down. Holov's out. It's over.
I've been bred to do this my whole life. It's the only thing I've been doing my whole life. No distractions, only boxing.
Trying to set a trap.
Oozing confidence, Caleb Plant insists that he is much more than the final piece of the Canelo jigsaw puzzle.
To become the first undisputed super middleweight of all time. There's never been a super middleweight to do that, so I want to be the first.
In late January of this year, Plant took the full 12 rounds to outpoint solid former champion Caleb Truax.
Has he done enough to retain his title?
He was in the ring with a guy that I had no business being in the ring with, and I didn't like the way he was showing him up.
Caleb Plant, hands down, making guys completely miss, pivoting out.
And remember the tweet that you said, because I'm going to show you up the same way I showed him up.
The front foot, the back foot, tries with the hook there, springs in, and you can see how fast those hands are.
One tempo through the course of a fight, and if you can't keep up, then you got to get out of the ring. But
see the eyes now closing on Truax. He's just getting beat up.
There, break down Caleb Truax.
And still champion Sweet Hands.
Choosing to box a lesser foe, rather than looking for a statement knockout, has led to concern over Plant's prospects against Canelo. Standing off and allowing a fighter who enjoys loading up with meticulously placed power punches to weaken his rivals would be a mistake. But Plant is a stylist who uses precision over power and grinds opponents down with death by 1,000 cuts. Tough German challenger Vincent Feigenboots was comprehensively outlanded until the referee had seen enough.
He's really fast.
Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he does look at that hook.
Oh,
Hook and Feigenboots
he's hurt.
is driven back immediately. Pay attention every second and the full fight. Feigenboots driven back and he's hurt.
He's gonna knock me out. He hasn't knocked anybody out in like 10 fights. I hit hard. I break jaws. I break noses. I'm 175 pounds. Look at my fist.
Come-forward brawler Mike Lee was dismantled by a clinical display of accurate combinations from a variety of angles.
When I found out that we had a chance to fight for a world title, I said yes. I have what it takes. I know I have the power, the strength, the speed, the size to do it.
Unlike him, I have everything to lose. This is how I keep a roof over my head and food in my belly.
Tell him why we didn't do a face-to-face.
All that matters. Saturday
Why didn't we do a
night,
face-to-face?
we hop in the ring.
Well, enjoy this payday because this is your last big one after you get knocked out.
As you can see,
Knocked out. You haven't knocked someone out in 8 fights.
This is going to be an incredible fight.
Haters talking to me, tell them pipe down. Or it's lights out. Zeros on the debit, baby. All I do is swipe now. Gucci sweater 5,000. Stunning, buzzing. I be going up, no ceiling. Wow, ballin', running. Getting to the paper, I'm peeling. Ow. They gon' know me as legendary.
When he's switched on, Plant can be unforgiving.
Technical knockout, still undefeated and still.
And still, baby, IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Plant. Congratulations.
On the night he won the IBF title, Caleb dropped Bolavita twice and repressed a cut to prevail.
I've been through things that break people. I've been through things that people don't come out the other side of. If he thinks I'm going to be easy task, he's got another thing coming.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah, they gon' know me as legendary.
It's not a big ring. And right now, this is the problem.
Like a Hail Mary.
He is a tough warrior who has overcome personal tragedies to make it this far.
And the new IBF Super Middleweight. I buried my daughter in the process of trying to get this belt. I promised her that I'd become a world champion and that I'd bring her this title.
In a clash of two classy orthodox boxers, stamina and resolve will prove as important as game plans and strategies. Some believe Plant might hold the edge in speed.
Caleb's starting the work off a lot quicker than before.
Significantly taller than Canelo, Plant will look to use his jab and 3.5-inch reach advantage to maintain distance. However, the Mexican used Callum Smith's rangy body as a prime target for torso assaults.
Going to go to the body. That was a body shot that he stopped Liam Smith. So of course he's going to the body and effectively. That shot's blocked, but that right hand was.
Unbeaten in 21 contests, Plant's 57% knockout ratio is a concern, especially if he is not able to deter Canelo from marching forward.
The right eye of Saunders is swelling up. Canelo rallying his troops here at AT&T Stadium.
The power advantage lies with the smaller man, as 38 of Canelo's 56 victims have been dispensed early.
It's over. No mas.
The 31-year-old Guadalajara native boasts a vast edge in experience, with 425 rounds contested across 16 years. Even though certain methods have troubled him, Alvarez has sampled every style of opponent available. A 7-year pro, Plant's 122 rounds have included several distance encounters.
Got a Plant opening up and a huge left hook.
Sweet Hands trainer Justin Gamber will be tasked with keeping his charge on point.
Canelo Alvarez, so he's a great fighter, but to say he's a perfect fighter would just be a blatant lie, all right?
With the esteemed Eddie Reynoso in the opposite corner, Canelo remains in familiar company. A consummate boxer, Plant will not only need to be switched on for every session, but he must also show that he is clearly winning rounds if the 29-year-old is to have a chance on the scorecards.
This is officially a draw.
Plant's low left hand will enable the quick-fire jab to emerge, but also presents an opportunity for Canelo's sweeping overhand right. Canelo thrives on feints and footwork, stabbing away at the body, stopping opponents from setting their feet. As the rounds fly by and the Tennessee man tires, Plant may need to decide as to whether he will retreat into a shell and last the course, or stand and fight for the biggest win of his life. Early overambition may also lead to self-destruction. Such is the offensive capability of Canelo. Boxing is the ultimate gamble, where protagonists are in a constant mental battle of stick or twist.
I take my hat off to Canelo. He's a true champion. A true champion can take a loss and bounce back.
Canelo is Canelo.
Yeah.
Forever.
We go back to work.
Once Canelo starts to time Plant with his punishing left hand, then it will be down to the IBF champion to adapt and display his true worth.
Plant, the hand's going down, goes a Wimbano.
For the victor, matchups against the like of Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, or David Benavidez await. But those contests will be of minimal concern, as the winner stands in the center ring as an undisputed champion, holding all the verified trophies. Entering at his peak, Plant possesses the skill set and charisma to become a PBC flag bearer if he were to upset the odds. Feeling no pressure on his shoulders and with a career-high payday assured, the fighting pride of Nashville has overcome personal demons and carried the hopes and dreams of his community into the ring.
I just want to let the people know, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of talented people in this city and where I'm from.
But he faces a highly accomplished world champion striving to win what he describes as the missing belt. Canelo will do everything in his power to prevent his adversary from cashing in his lottery ticket. To the Mexicans' vociferous fan base, Plant is just another chapter in the Canelo story. Both combatants hold destiny in their hands to be recognized as the true kings of an entire division, but only one man shall be left standing when the final bell rings.
As we look below the video, we see the teeming flocks of commenters feeding in their natural habitat. They are gloriously diverse. Some are aggressive, combative, and vindictive. Others are more subdued, calm, content, and appreciative. Between those extremes flow many colorful variants, swirling together in a majestic ecosystem that's a part of every Motivedia presentation.